Good evening once again, cult members, and welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
And this is going to be our trailer reaction for The Woman King. Like we just talked about with Amsterdam, I didn't know this was coming out until this trailer dropped, and now I'm very interested. Viola Davis.
Nice.
That's all I need to know. Thank you very much. I am in. So here we go, The Woman King, and go. Sony, by the way. Trailer
Of course.
trailers.
Of course.
An evil is coming that threatens our kingdom, our freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have a weapon they are not prepared for.
My king, the Europeans wish to conquer us. They will not stop until the whole of Africa is theirs. We must fight back for our people.
Maneska, you are asking me to take them to war.
Some things are worth fighting for.
Don't know who take my power, my power. Don't know who take my power.
You are called to join the king's guard.
Don't know who take my power.
No kingdom in all of Africa shares this privilege. Train hard, fight harder.
There you go.
We fear no one,
There you go.
and we fear no pain. I offer you a choice. Fight or we die.
Ready for war, where you going?
To be a warrior, you must kill your tears.
We are the spear of victory! We are the blade of freedom! We are the Home!
Shields.
Don't know who take my power, my power, my power. Don't know who take my power, my power.
Exclusively in movie theaters, making a point of saying it now.
Yeah, there's been a couple that have done that. So yes, yes. This, I mean, when I was watching, I was kind of feeling, it has a little bit of a Roots feel, just because this is a movie about, it's strictly about Black history.
Right.
It's
right. That's fair.
and it's spotlighting a ton of Black actors and actresses and stunt people, and
Yeah.
giving them an opportunity. Having mixed sets. I don't know how to say it without making it sound bad, but everybody being on a movie
Right.
is great, is amazing. But to allow, this is our movie. It's about us. We're all here. We're all doing it,
Yes.
and that's it's amazing. And we're gonna come for everybody that's in it and stay for a history lesson,
which is what we just talked about with
is
Amsterdam.
a theme.
But I should have looked it up before. I would like to know who's directing this.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could look it up while I'm talking with you guys. But the idea of what this movie is trying to tell us is, we are a pop culture page, so we're going to talk about pop culture stuff quite a bit. But the actual origin, the actual base story of the Dora Milaje from Black Panther. I know a lot of what Black Panther was telling was taking elements of African culture, African continental culture,
Right.
and mixing it all into this one story.
Right, like the language and the
language,
and the
dress,
costumes,
and the different tribes, and
Yep.
the Dora Milaje, and then adding the sci-fi elements of
Yep.
of what all that is, and then the superhero part of it. And so, like, I people are going to come on here and talk about Gina Price, Bythewood.
Bythewood?
But but her. Oh, I know who this is. She did Old Guard. Yeah.
Ah,
Yes.
nice.
Yes. Yes.
So the action will be good.
Yes. But the idea of telling this story, we haven't gotten a ton of proper stories of the African side of colonization
Hmm.
in the 17 and 1800s.
Right.
And almost always, if we do get that story, it is about how they lost and what their trauma is that they went through it. And this much more feels like, no, they fought till the last man.
Yeah.
And we need to tell this story that that there are proud African groups that were able to defend themselves,
Mhm.
because a lot of colonizers, a lot of slave traders were just going for easy pickings.
Mhm.
And if somebody put up a fight, especially a fight that looks ultra violent, which I'm okay with, by the
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
but to have that idea of, we're not going to mess with this because that's going to cost us too much.
Yeah.
Because our bottom line is what's more important than anything else.
Right.
We're going to get out. Like, we're going
Yeah.
to go find another tribe down the
Yeah.
down the coast and,
Yeah.
and get them.
Yeah. And you've heard those stories before, and that's kind of what I meant by like a roots. It's it's telling a story that
Right.
we haven't necessarily gotten at this point, especially for a wider audience. Maybe there's some kind of indie movies out there that
Right,
we've never
right.
seen
And
before, but to bring it to more, and Viola Davis is going to help bring that to-
I'm sure she's a producer on this.
Oh yeah, probably.
Because she has made a point of getting power in Hollywood and then using that power to do something like this.
Yeah.
To bring more women in, to bring more people of color in, to bring people of different ethnicities in, to kind of help bring the playing field of Hollywood to a much more even
Right,
side.
and it also affords you the ability to make these kinds of movies,
Yeah.
right, where you can tell these stories that just aren't told, and I'm feeling a bit of a theme because we have been watching and enjoying Miss Marvel that's telling us a story that
we don't know. I was going to talk about
don't
that too.
know,
Yeah.
and I'm all about learning this stuff. It's not it's not because I don't want to. It's just it's not out there and readily available.
It's not
so
out there and readily available, and at least for us of our generation, it wasn't taught in the school.
Oh yeah, no.
And the generation of junior high school kids now are learning much more about this, because you do something like this, you do Miss Marvel, you do Moon Knight, you do something along that line. It's going to get the attention of social media, and then they're going to go to school the next day and say, what happened with this? Tell us about Tulsa. Tell us about.
They're not allowed to. They're not allowed to teach this stuff at school.
Only in Florida. So
and Texas.
So yes, Viola Davis is a producer on this, not an executive producer, not a co-producer. She is one of the people who actually got it done. So that's perfect. Female cinematographer, a female editor. That's no a person. Akin McKenzie, a black costume designer, black male costume designer. So yeah, like they made a point of like bringing in people who are going to want to tell this story and want to tell the story correctly.
Right. Well, and you have to give these people the opportunity, especially to be on people that just maybe wouldn't normally get the opportunity to be on a bigger budget movie that could potentially get some Oscar buzz. So you get names out there for everything, and then their opportunities open up for the next
for the
movie.
So this does really well, and maybe makes us money back, which is, I think at this point in time, I think they would be really happy if they make their money back. I'm thinking it's probably going to do better than that, especially once if the reviews start coming out and everybody starts saying it's really good.
Mhm.
Um, but this feels like it has an opportunity to be in the awards kind of conversation.
Yeah.
And if it's in that awards conversation and you were working on something, set design, costume design, cinematography, whatever, and that's going to open the door a lot easier for those people, and that is the win.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the win.
Yeah.
Like if you get these people to these folks an opportunity, a better opportunity to be something more down the line, Viola's going to take that. She's not going to be one of those people like, we didn't double our money and like, yes, you want to make money because you're in money making industry,
Right.
And
The
you want to be
studios
able to
won't
make
give you
money.
another opportunity, but
Right.
I can very much see that her first and foremost is opening opening doors,
Yeah.
giving people, female directors and cinematographers and whatever, um, and people of color the opportunity to, like you said, their name is now attached to a movie that gets some Oscar buzz, and now
Yep.
they've got some more opportunities. So,
And one last thing, at least from my knowing of Viola, this is something very different for her.
yeah,
She was in Fences. She was on stage for Fences for a long time, so they did the movie, and she got Oscar buzz for that. She was in the Suicide Squad as Amanda Waller, and I like her in that. But she's also done a ton of other stuff that's just really amazing.
Yeah.
But to play
How to Get Away with Murder,
but to be this physical presence of military intimidation is something I did not envision seeing from her.
Yeah.
Which is more of why I'm excited about seeing this.
Well, and good for her, girl. I mean,
Yeah.
she's in her early 40s.
I believe 50s, maybe.
Really?
I think so.
Holy
I
crap.
almost said it. 65. She was born.
Oh, she's a year older than I am. I slack. I suck.
And we're going back to the gym right now.
Hard. Damn, girl.
Yeah, get it done.
Yeah.
But that is something I did not expect to see when I saw this pop up. And that, besides all of the conversation we're having, to see somebody like her take on a role like this, I will be first. Okay, maybe I'll be like 15th in line, but I will be in line on the first day to see this.
Yeah.
I'm actually more excited about this than Amsterdam, which we just watched.
I'm excited for all of them.
I'm excited for Amsterdam. Don't get me wrong. But after watching this and what they're trying to do in storytelling right now in Hollywood, I'm going to learn more from this, and Viola Davis is going to rip somebody's head off. I'm in. I'm in. So there's our thoughts on The Woman King and John Boyega. Just John Boyega. I guess it's been 20 minutes about John Boyega. So let us know what you thought of this trailer and our reaction to it in the comments down below. Please be nice. There's a requirement around here. Again, we were talking about a sensitive subject for some people. If you have some constructive criticism for us, we will take that. If you're going to be a douchebag, I have the delete button. So just let you know. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, follow us on all the social media stuff, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Links are in the description down below. And until next time, cult members, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.